This is the future. Evolution.
We're about to get into the thick of it. I think everyone's ready here
This
just
is
about.
the future. Evolution.
And I think this is about to set our grand final into motion here. We are going in. So our three maps that were selected are Ascent, and then I believe Haven, and then Split after that. Now Cloacus has opted in to be the attackers on both Split, or excuse me, on both Ascent and Haven first. On Split, if it goes to the third map, they will be defending first. Boy, how you feeling? These teams played in the winners final, and
Yeah.
got the better of Cloacus there.
They're both good from what I've seen for both these games. Or both these teams, rather, in all their games. They're both real good, real coordinated, so I really have no idea how these next three games are going to turn out.
Me either. Now, I want to keep in mind that this is a best-of-3
This
series, so
is
if a
the
team
future.
wins 2 times, that is it.
Human
However,
error.
I also want to add that X&G had to replace one player on their roster, and they now have a fill-in. Jose Flores 9911 is their fill-in.
This is the future.
And I will lower that music so we can get into the game and hear the beautiful sounds that are Valorant. So it looks like just a standard double duelist coming out from both teams here.
Select your agent.
Everyone has yet to lock in, but as we saw on Ascent earlier, double duelist is very important. Yeah. Last 2 picks need to be locked in, but
Looks
And
like
they
they're
will be.
giving us that.
yeah, so it will be Raze and Jet for the side of X&G, and it will be Jet and Reyna for the side of Cloacus. They utilize these two characters like a 1-2 punch, and I'm very excited about seeing it, at least from Ascent. On Icebox, it was
Definitely.
obviously very dominating, but for Ascent, I definitely want to see how they can mix up plays and, outperform their opponents. As far as the defending team, what do you like to see out of them?
I'd like to, I don't know, I've seen a lot today. Everyone is doing a standard split up, but I'd like to see the defenders kind of getting a little more aggressive. This attacking team really likes to just rush one objective, and if the defenders can kind of wrap around and catch them off guard behind with just 1 or 2 people, I think that could really kill their spirits early on in this game.
Understand, and that is something we saw the first time we saw this map. Teams were able to get flanks off, get good rotations, and able to ultimately take the map for, I believe that was... Whoa, it's been so long. Give me a second. I have to go back in the tournament. I believe that was, yeah, We Don't Need the Memories, the team that just lost to Cloacus last round. They were unfortunately unable to push through. And the reason why I think this screen is taking so long is because whenever we play on custom, whenever we play custom on Texas servers have been a little spotty recently, so they're undergoing maintenance. But hopefully we'll get this issue resolved with the loading screen, and we'll be able to push through to the game. So just flat out prediction right now, best of 3 series. Who do you got taking it?
I gotta give it to Cloacas. I think X&G here has had some strong points, but I don't know if they're gonna be strong in the entire long run here.
Understandable, man. I think it's definitely going to be closer than any other games that we've had today, but I think I give the edge to Cloacas too. Their synergy has just been off the charts, and you can even hear it in the post-game interviews that they've just been really enjoying each other's company and enjoying playing the game of Valorant. And with that, we are in. This is our first round of the best of 3 series. It's going to be a strong A push here from the side of Cloacas. A little bit of a delayed entrance. A little bit of a team blind there. I like to call that an EU blind. As Flores finds the opening pick on Hunter. Another pick by Donut, and that leaves the defenders 5-3 right now. Dux finds a pick and kind of evens it up. Darcy finds another, and it's definitely 3-3 now.
Spike planted.
All of the health bars obviously favoring the defender's side in a 2-2 situation.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Darcy finds
What
the
a
kill
shot.
on Fly Rockstar and clutches out the round with only 5 HP remaining. And that's one that's really going to haunt them, as they were up for a majority of that round on the defender's side. What a clutch, what a 1-2 punch Darcy and Dux were that round, collecting all 5 kills between the two of them. But like we said, this synergy is fantastic, and every other member of the team got an assist one way or the other, whether it's through utility or through just straight up gunplay. And it looks like there's going to be a mostly force here. Darcy elects to stick with the ghost. And Dux finds the opening kill as they take mid control here. Fighting off, no one in behind. There's Blind Flores, and he finds another one on the casual Fortnite, and that's going to be a free A site for this attacker squad. Berg
We
here
got
might
Daddy
find
Darcy a
Darcy
little
peeking
worried
out of the
here.
smoke. Does indeed. Sort of a late dash, but just making sure that no one
Spike
could follow
planted.
up on that kill. This is a long-range
One
down
enemy remaining.
between Dux and Fly Rockstar. Ultimately goes to the Spectre. Berg finds another kill on the Nut. That Stinger really putting in work at the moment. He trades up, now has a Spectre. Let's see what he can do with it. Feel somebody is blind sees him. Ultimately loses the trade there. Likes the push, but Duck swings
right
and takes
behind.
him out. And that is another solid round from Ducks in a Coat. 5-1 on the board now. And like I said, the whole team just doing work. Even though Nut died that round, still able to find an assist. Same to say for the side of XNG. All the team is pretty much synergistic. 1-2-2, 0-2-2 for the 2 bottom fraggers. Not really fragging problems, more just they were down eco and guns in that round. So definitely something they want to, avoid moving forward. And this is going to be a double bonus round. Hunter finds Virginia, excuse me. Oh lord.
Gotta watch out for casual Fortnite's judge coming out of this room here.
While Rockstar does manage to find one, can he find another? He can't, but Casual
Spike
can.
down.
And he finds
3.
another here as he picks off Darcy as well.
The judge in those close quarters like that, especially when you have 2 people with it.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. 2v3 situation right here. They do have somewhat of a gun advantage, but they don't have is the bomb. Hunter Drake finds
Last
Fly
player
Rockstar
standing.
and finds another pick onto Donut.
They're unaware of him in that corner.
Last player standing. 30 seconds left.
I got the spike.
Oh,
Nice
Casual
shots.
Fortnite drops a 4K to win them that bonus round. But we should see mostly rifles coming out for both teams here. And this could really spell the next couple rounds victories if either team could just take this. It would probably be better for the defender side if they manage to take it, though, as their banks are slightly lower than the attacker side.
Yeah, the defenders have definitely, I think the past couple of rounds, not been full saving, but probably a half buy, and they've got some pretty good picks here.
Yeah, for sure. It seems like two of them opted in for the Spectre. And Ducks and Coat's going to go ahead and grab that first pick of the round.
Yeah, that's something, it was mentioned in the post-game interview as well. Ducks and a Coat, just incredible with these first blood picks almost every round.
Yeah, and that's going to be free cat and tree control. KJ alone on the site. Notice now. He's waiting for a little bit of heaven play. Or maybe some heaven assistance. As Darcy finds Casual Fortnite.
Bomb grenade. Found them.
James Darcy around the corner, and Cornflake Killer does
Spike
go down to
down A.
Rockstar. He finds another onto Hunter Drake. Almost finds a
Last
third.
player standing.
Nut picks off Donut. This is gonna be Jose dropping Ducks in a Coat. 3-1 on the board for the attacker side.
Really well executed by Ducks there that entire round. After that first blood, he starts looping around, trying to find straggling defenders as they rush to rotate different places. Really well executed so far by the attackers in this entire game.
I gotta agree with you on that side. I think this is definitely a defender's sided map when you look at the overall breakdown and whatnot. But what you don't see is how often the winners, oh lord, how often the winners can just hold up shop and ultimately win, like off of almost nothing as far as pushing through.
Yeah, it looks like defenders are doing a half buy this round. Not a lot of shields at all.
Heal up, squad.
Sorry about the technical difficulties. I was having black screen issues. But as we look into this round, it's a quick 2 picks by the attacker squad, and that's going to be a 5v3.
Hawk out. Blinding.
Pick by Virginia, and that's going to be a 5v4 situation, or excuse me, 4v3 situation. Donut in heaven finds Daddy Darcy. But does he expect someone to play hell here?
They saw the tip of the gun there.
One enemy remaining.
Virginia finds another.
Poison's off.
I think those lineups were just a little bit off, as the bomb was able to go down and get defused there.
Yeah, really well executed by the defenders there. They had a small buy. They were already at a disadvantage purely because of that. And they just played positioning a lot better around that A site.
I agree, and now with 9 ultimates available in this round, I do hope to see at least a couple of those pop off. Definitely looking for at least a KJ ultimate to come out here as they posture around A site. But this mid interaction might just be
Get
it.
out of my way.
That is a tag on to Donut. And Duxco does find Virginia. Corn finds the kill onto Donut, and Drake has
I've
finagled
got
his
your
way
trail.
right on mid. But
Launching
he's taken
smoke.
out by Casual Fortnite, unfortunately. Jose picked off by Ducks in a
Welcome
Coat.
to my
And like I said, that
world.
KJ ultimate coming out being so powerful.
Light planted.
Dies to the
Last player
It's
standing.
going to be a 1v2. Ducks cleaning up. Absolutely doing his job as the duelist and taking this game into his own hands.
4 frags by Ducks there that game. Yeah, he is just on fire this game.
Yeah, through 6 rounds, he has 11 kills. It's almost 2 per round. Doing very well for himself.
Playing a little hot potato with that spike, as you do.
We see an operator come out looking strange. He's going to
Yeah.
catch one as Dux falls to it.
And
There's
that is the pick you
no-
want to make right there.
Indeed. Top fragging in the server, and now he's out of the round, and there's no Sage to bring him back either, so... Drake finds one on the casual Fortnite, and this is kind of
Seek them out.
peculiar play here. As all 3 of the ultis were killed in a couple of shots by Drake. Now that's how to shut down an ultimate. And a quick kill
Nice
by
shot.
Drake on the donut, and that was almost really bad for him. He's getting healed up. Whew, Drake is just making quick work.
30
He said if
seconds left.
Dux is gone, I can carry. I've been doing it for the past couple games, and I'm ready. Bird with that operator. He might just want to save here. But he is creeping ever so slightly towards that site. Jose Flores checking his angles. Preparing himself for a gunfight.
Oh, Virginia's got a
Seeing that.
tiny little peek
Stim
there.
beacon down.
Not sure he's gonna be able to get much off of that.
Last player standing.
Berg does kill him, and then Daddy Darcy cleans up the round. That's a solid round for the attacker side.
Looks like they were trying to go grab that op, but just not enough time.
Pretty much bargain bin buy coming out for the defender side. A couple of them even selling their armor, deciding to opt for just straight next round.
And we've been seeing that a lot. The defenders know they're behind. They know they're really not in a good spot right now. And they've just been trying new things, trying to save, and start to try and get on a win streak here. Because they've, out of the 2 rounds they've won, they haven't been in succession.
What a fantastic play by Hunter Drake. Able to updraft away from the grenade or rocket launcher there is. And now it's a 2v5.
1 enemy remaining.
Make that a 1v5 as Donut is absolutely collected by Ducks in a Coat. Rockstar's coming in. Not able to finalize that kill with the judge, and that's Ducks and Hunter just taking the round together. Now, we talked about the kill spread last game and how it genuinely wasn't that far apart, but when you have 2 people just heads and shoulders above the rest of the team, just absolutely fragging out, you don't even give your teammates much opportunity to do anything here. I mean, they're getting assists via, heals and flashes and whatnot, but very, very difficult. At that point, it's more of they're doing all the work. Or not more of they're doing all the work, more of they're just getting all of the kills. And that's a good dynamic
definitely.
to have, especially when your team is gelling like this team has been for the past couple games. But as long as no one, comms are clear and everything's okay.
Got him.
And Vert shuts down the 2 top fraggers.
Down you go.
Flores picking up another kill, so we're in a 2v4 situation.
Looks like they're gonna try and creep over, maybe go mid, try and wrap all the way around the B site.
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
Horn losing out on that trade mid. Rockstar able to take her and the bomb down.
Stim beacon down.
Darcy finds another kill, and he's picked up by Casual Fortnite. Unfortunate. Good round for the defenders.
Let's see if they can carry this one over to some more and down the road here.
Yeah, if not, that's going to be a short order for this site. You know, team goes up 9-3 at half, and you just kind of looking at like, okay, when are they going to end?
Uh-huh.
Well, I will repeat, both of these teams have automatically got their bid for the final tournament in 3 weeks' time. However, how much of a bracket seeding, how much of a win percentage, how much of a leg up are they going to have on the other team and other teams entering this tournament? And that'll all be figured out after this best of 3 series. Nice pick off and combo by Ducks in the Coat and Cornflake Killer. A little bit of a choppy play there, but Ducks in the Coat trades. And it's a 3v2 situation after Ducks in the Coat falls again. Cornflake Killer, does she have an inkling of where Jose Flores is? No, but she makes the time gap.
Last player standing.
And Cornflake Killer finds Berg. Oh, timing. Just a little bit more from either of those players, and that could have easily been a turnaround round, but alas, it was not, and it's just looking ever so better for the attacker side.
Yeah, this attacker team, I don't know if their loadout has really changed much this entire game. Seems like everyone's running a Vandal. Everyone's got second armor or heavy armor every single round.
I mean, with the econ that they have, it's looking really good for them, and they really don't have to vary at all from their choices. You know, they're
yeah, when you're up 7-3,
yeah,
you might as well just keep going with what you've got.
Exactly. Also, they keep finding picks constantly. Hunter Drake finds 2. Ducks in the Coat looking for his. Oh, what an unfortunate flash. Jose Flores flashed by his own teammate here on the Dona. Dona gets picked off by Drake in the mid lane, and Drake finishes up with a 4K.
That was not good for the defenders. They pretty much used all their money on that one. They still got quite a bit here, but this last round...
It's going to be force buys for sure. Yeah, we got some Spectres coming out, maybe a rifle coming out for Jose, but honestly, at this point, you just want to make sure that your team's not too demoralized. You know that this could be an issue if you guys continue forward, but just make sure that you're holding down. And it seems like there's a bunch of gun dropping going on here, which is not necessarily too terrible. You have extra money, you don't want to hold on to anything.
Get out of my way!
But you definitely don't want the attackers or defenders coming out and grabbing any of those guns when they're on such a short buy.
Toxins going up.
This is going to be a quick run through from Hunter. He does find one with the help of Darcy. By Rockstar finds the pick onto Jonah, or finds the pick onto Ducks and Coat. And that's going to be quick trades in the mid lane.
The
Hunter and
corn up from
combo.
behind.
Last man standing, Jose Flores, and this is what I talked about. He's going to be able to find this slew of guns here on the ground. But opts not to trade up for some reason.
Not the shot you're looking for there.
Oh, he found an op. But it
Oh,
does
it's
not
not
matter.
enough.
Yes, his nut cleans up that last round, and they are up 3-9.
Switching sides.
This is what we talked about, man. That momentum. If you ride that momentum, you're able to just clean it up and just keep rolling. And we've seen streaky teams, and this team definitely was a streaky team. I mean, winning 6 on Icebox just last round, or last game. Now let's see how they defend here. It looks like it is going to be a B hit from the attacker side of X&G. You can almost feel the tension. X&G definitely wants this pistol round. Maybe start a streak of their own. They're going to need frags to do it, and they're going to need to get them in quick succession.
Yeah, they really need something
all on
here.
his lonesome. He finds 2 quick picks in mid lane. Not even tagged. Donut finds another one to respond.
Yeah, if the defense can get their 5 rifles again, then I don't know that the attackers can do anything in the rest of this game. At that point, you just gotta recuperate and hope you can win the next 2.
One enemy remaining.
Hunter with a third
Spike
on the
down,
round.
mid.
He hasn't even looked at Cat, but he does get killed from there. And Nut cleans up the last of it, and that is going to be a huge round going for the defender side. This might be a force buy here, and another just clean sweep coming out, because it looks like the money for the attackers is not really going to be there for them.
Yeah, two real good kills by Virginia at the very end of that round, but just not quite enough.
Definitely not, and I mean, you can definitely tell spirits are high for this defending team. Cloaca's obviously feeling joyous, getting a couple tactical crouches in, getting a couple hops around in. Definitely feeling themselves at this moment. Nice little molly to cut off the push or anything that was going to come. But we're looking at straight pistols, 1 frenzy, 1 share for the attacker side, rather. Nut tucked in here.
Real
on the
slow
left
and
side.
steady sight push.
Looks like they will opt
Toxin
to
screen
move
down.
away. They did get a little bit of information. There's at least 1 on this A site.
Yeah, I think it's really starting to bring home that if they lose this round, there's nothing they can do, and they might as well just, I hate to say it, but throw in the towel. I hate to say the game is over before it's over, but I mean, if these defenders get rifles, there's just nothing you're gonna be able to do. We saw how strong they were with their Vandals. They won 6 out of 7 rounds with them.
Well, that is a nice trade for Berg on to Nut here.
30 seconds left.
Cornflake Killer unfortunately cleans that right up. But the B site is left abandoned, and this is what you want to see if you're the attackers. It is a 3v4, so they will be playing for retake, but that's time, and time is your friend in this moment. Defenders are pushing towards the site. They destroy that
down.
market door. Not giving up an inch, playing very disciplined. Donut finds a pick.
Little aggro for Ducks there.
Another
enemy
kill. Darcy
remaining.
finding 2. Only Jose left on site. And eventually he is brought down, and the defuse is good. That's going to be another round on the board for the defenders, and Hunter absolutely tearing it up, lighting up the scoreboard, and he's really making a claim for tournament MVP. I mean, if we've seen one, he definitely looks to be it.
He has definitely found a synergy with this team. I know he came in this time.
Yeah, you're right. He came in as a free agent, was looking for a team at tournament start time, and ultimately was placed with this team. A little bit... Okay, I thought there was a little bit of confusion going on with where Nut was going to play here. But no, they figured it out. And yeah, back to Hunter. He came in, played this team, or playing with this team, and just ultimately has found a sweet spot for him. Neither the
Could be
dog
good for
nor the
Hunter here.
robot has seen him. He does have information that one of them is Jin. Back once. Oh,
Not the shots he was looking for, though.
wasn't able to capitalize.
Last player standing.
Jose, Casual Fortnite, and Fly Rockstar lighting
planted.
up the feed. Information gathered that that wasn't being judged.
Hawk out! Blinding.
Cuz managed to find 1 kill on a Casual Fortnite. And I mean, that'll hurt the bank a little bit, but I don't think that's going to be too much for the side of the defenders. They will have full rifles now, however, and this is going to be a rifle v rifle round. Definitely something that the attacker side wants to win here. If you give this round up, you may just be looking down the barrel of match point and probably game.
Oh, looks like we might have a Spectre here on Fortnite. Right?
Unfortunate. It looks like those money markers are just under the rifle buy, which is 2,900. And looking at the breakdown here, this could very well be what closes out the game. I don't think that gun independent will, but Luxenko does find a kill on the Flores.
Yeah, just phenomenal first blood picks by this Ducks in a Coat within the first 40 or 45. First 50.
Poison's off.
First 15. That's a really hard number, apparently.
I got you. Yeah, definitely trying his best. It seems like Nut thinks they went up. Oh, unfortunate. Caught with a molly in hand. But playing back sight is Cornflake Killer.
Virginia's gonna back out. Does not know Corn is right behind her with the shotty. Or does she go for the melee?
She goes for the knife and takes him out! Oh, unfortunate. But that is what you love to see in the kill feed. Oh my goodness, that is a highlight moment. Now it's a
I don't care if it was 1-for-1. That was worth it.
Now it's a 2v3 for the defender side.
Spike planted.
Fire in the hole!
Last player standing.
And unfortunately, they are killed there. But I gotta say that is a funny moment.
All right, this is what the attackers needed.
Yeah, this is what you want if you're the attacker side. You want to get the ball rolling. You want to get the money on your side. You want to try to make sure that this enemy team does not have any money, any funds, and that you don't give up any guns in these rounds. You also want to make sure that this enemy team is always guessing. Don't make yourself too predictable, as if you do, they could hit you with something that you're not expecting.
Looks like the Cloacas are going for a lighter round. I'm pretty sure for the first time since the first round of each half.
Yeah, those 4-subs are really what they've been using as pushing points, but if they're able to get a couple kills here, this might just be it.
Time.
I'm very close to pumping. Almost in for one.
Blocking sight.
Oh, found in the corner. Jose also finds one across map. Finds 2 across map.
Last player standing.
Nut finds 1, and they're gonna immediately rotate B. Backing out as quickly as possible.
Toxins going up.
Getting that plant down, Nut's gonna know immediately.
Spike planted.
Toxin screen down.
And the timing here might just be perfect for Nut, as Donut is looking away. He does on the corner, and unfortunate timing for Nut, rather, as Donut looks down mid as he is looking away.
Yeah, Nuts just had some really unfortunate timings this whole night, and I don't even think most of them were his fault. It was just pure unluckiness.
Yeah, sometimes you really are lucky with the timings. You'll come around the corner as a guy's looking away or has a smoke out or is trying to play his utility, and then, you know, that's the freest kill in the game. But other times it's just like, man, it always happens to me. And those are the kind of feelings where, once again, you just don't want to get demoralized. You know, things happen. Timing is a thing in this game, so don't necessarily get too beat up about it. This is an early ultimate out of Nut, cutting off all A site access. Ducks in a Coat does get a kill at the top of Cat.
Their vision.
Down here. Right Donut. Does eventually get traded by Casual Fortnite.
I've got your trail.
Berg is in the smoke with Nut, and he probably has the upper hand as he's coming left side. Nut pacing back and forth. If he gets too close, he might just get killed. And he
Poison's
will. Darcy falls in quick order as well. But bomb is down, CT.
Spike down. Defender spawn.
Picked by Hunter there.
Last player
Cornflake
standing.
is gonna try and rotate.
Very difficult for Cornflake Killer here. A 1v3 situation. Knows that these enemy team people
30
are
seconds
lurking.
left.
Done it backing away. Eventually lands the taps onto Cornflake Killer's head. Wins them the round.
Alright, they've got 4 in a row here. Can they keep it going?
Yeah, the streaking continues as, oddly enough, the attacker side for this map is winning. You know, I talked about earlier how this is technically a defender-sided map, but they are buckling down on the attacker side and definitely trying to get these wins. And the kill spread has evened out a little bit for the attacker side. You got 10 spread total, but there's a lot of assists on the bottom fragger. And he is obviously, you know, trying his best to lead or call them into a victory.
Yeah, what they really need here is another Ducks pick.
Got the spike.
He's looking for it.
Stim beacon here.
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to pull off with that Spectre.
You should run.
Trick here's.
Blocking sight.
Mighty unfortunate he did get detained, but this is going to be trades back and forth on the feed. And it's going to be the attacker side having to back out. Berg already rotating back to B. Let's see what the call is. It's gonna
30
be a
seconds left.
mostly rotate from.
They're gonna have to decide. I don't think that they have time to go all the way to A.
They do, and this is much to the chagrin of the attackers. They're not gonna have much here. They can
Get
just
out of my
stop the
way.
bomb. That is bomb going down.
Spike
Not a
down
lot of
A.
time left.
10 seconds left. One
Mexico
enemy
finds
remaining.
those picks. Nuts finds the other kill.
Thrifty.
And Nuts finds him in the
What
corner,
a
knives
play.
out. And that is just reading the enemy team's mind.
Match
That is
point.
fantastic play from the side of Cloacas and puts him on match point. Whew. I mean, honestly, what more can we say? Hunter dropping bombs, Ducks dropping bombs, Nut with clutch kills there. Even though their team was down, they just managed to find these kills. And what a great ultimate by Darcy that round. Just absolutely keeping them out, and then a couple of picks came through. Oh, but Drake loses the op war.
Poison orb emitting.
That's finds Jose.
Got an Odin over there, just laying down fire.
And
Sorry, that's not
dies
the
to
Odin. The Odin's
nade.
on the other side of the map.
No, that was. Oh, you're right.
That was the Vandal.
Yeah.
Poison's off.
The Odin is coming up behind them right here. Might be spotted by Ducks in a coat, though.
It is not. This is going to be a free A site plant for
Last player
the attackers
standing.
team. And that
Spike
is a
planted.
quick pick onto Darcy. Fly Rockstar holding that angle.
Poison's off.
Not really going to allow anybody to pass. Peeks after he hears the running, and Nut is dead. You know, all in all, that was a great round from the attackers, but I don't think that completely nullifies the buy for the defenders. It doesn't, as they will have 3 rifles come through.
Yeah, I think the best way for the defenders to win this one is knock out that op right here. as quickly as possible. If we could get another duck peek. He will be in the area. Although after that cluster bomb right there, I don't think he should.
We see this elevated angle held. Flyrock starts peeking. Oh, and he finds ducks in the corner.
Toxin screen down.
Fire in the hole!
A little bit of trading of utility here. That wasn't ultimate. That was essentially a whiff from casual Fortnite. And this could all be determined. Oh, Nut does die on site.
Looks like we got Cornflake making her way slowly.
Fly Rockstar with a 3K in the round via the Odin.
Last player standing.
4K on the board, and this is up to Cornflake.
Odin
to see
just
if
is
he can do something.
what's gonna get it for him this round. Now, Cornflake has the lowest amount of gold on her team. She may just try and save as much as she can here.
Yeah, it seems like that is the plan. And no one really peeked the cat, so I think she will get out.
Picks
pretty
up a
quickly.
Vandal on the way out.
Yeah.
Smart play.
And with that, I think that's going to be a full rifle buy coming through for the defender side. And it only takes one round for them to pull off this victory, so that the attacker side is going to have to be very, very careful here. If they start dropping
but-
left and right, they're gonna have to pull it back, or else they might just lose the game off of that.
Virginia on the... Why am I blanking? The
Operator.
I'm just gonna skip it. Operator, thank you. I was thinking Marshall, that's the other one. And Rockstar on the Odin, that is a really good setup for them, and they've seen a lot of success the past couple rounds because of it.
They sure have.
You should run.
Donut finds a pick on a nut here.
Bomb buddy out.
Molly!
Conflict Killer is detained. But she's gonna be spotted here.
Spike down A. Last player standing.
Not a good sign.
Good dash out. Not quite enough.
Followed by casual Fortnite, and I think this is gonna be a full save round coming through for, or most save round coming through for the side of Cloacas. Trying to get that last round to be the deciding factor. Don't want this game to go into overtime. They want to clean this one up. They want to get the advantage here. So yeah, we're gonna see a pretty sparse buy come out. Two ultimates available for each team. The knives already popped for Hunter Drake. He whips with 3. This last one is up. Nut does die again to this.
I've got your trail. Satchel out. Satchel out.
Prepare for hellfire!
Do you have any answers?
One enemy remaining. Flawless.
What another great round.
Why Rockstar is just popping off with this Odin gameplay. And yeah, it's gonna be.
We could
last
see our
ditch rifles
first
coming
overtime of the day.
around. And in the best of 3 grand finals too, nonetheless. like Ducks will take a very defensive position. Not gonna let that Odin spray him down this time. Very smart, playing very disciplined.
Blocking sight.
Great dash out there by Hunter.
Yeah.
Yet again. Ducks could see something here, but they know he's there.
Let's pick off again on this cat position. Really causing an issue. That finds 2 there, and the bomb is down.
I don't know if I would have considered those headshots game, but I'll take it.
30 seconds left. Last player standing.
Quickly, it is a 1v3 again. Darcy left alive in this situation.
Spike planted.
He has decided to pick up the Odin.
Fire in the hole.
Knows he's just around the corner, and Casual Fortnite ties us up. Going into OT in our
Switching
first
sides.
match.
Overtime.
Yeah, this is just an incredible turnaround by the defenders here.
I gotta
9
agree.
out of the last 12 rounds. That was both teams, actually. Both teams
9 and 3 on the attacker side.
stomped only one half.
So that sets up an interesting dynamic for our overtime. Are both teams gonna have trouble defending in this overtime? I will say my longest personal match went 18-18, and it ended in a draw in overtime and competitive on this map, and neither team could neither team could attack for my go through, but it was
The game
definitely
just gives up after that.
no, it doesn't. You can continue to go. I gave up after that. I was like, I don't think I want to lose any RR.
This isn't worth the RR. I'll
Yeah.
just.
I believe that game was 100 or hour and 3 minutes, but we have some
Man.
posturing here from Nut. We know that neither team is going to be able to afford the operator here unless they want to give up. This is Donut.
Oh, they do have a double Odin setup.
This is
Jose
Donut
Flores is
Rock
coming up
City.
behind.
Very quietly, he is. Very softly. He just creeps around the corner.
Oh, but they got 2 rounds walking towards him.
And Cornflake Killer
And Corn
turns it
knocks
as
it
Nut
down.
kills on the attack.
That is not good for the defenders. That is really what they needed this round, was for that flank to be successful and at least go 1 for 1.
Casual Fortnite does find a pick onto Nut.
Spike planted.
Drake is
I've got your
Drake
trail.
is able to trade that onto Donut
Last
there.
player standing.
Darcy finds one on the Casual Fortnite. Doesn't it go- finds the kill on the Rockstar. 13-12 Cloacas.
What a good round for them.
Amazing
Switching
round. Now they
sides.
just need to buckle down
Match
and
point.
win this defenders round as far as the Cloacas fans are concerned. For X&G, however, you really want to get this round. Maybe double up, go to overtime too. Try to get that attack win. Try to get that defense win. Really buckle down and get these sites cleared.
Yeah, with just a 25% win average on defense this game.
Placing sentry.
It is not in the favor of the Cloacas, but you never know. Someone's going to have to win defense if they want to win this overtime.
Exactly. And we don't stop until they stop.
We don't stop until they are begging us in the chat
Until they
to
are
turn
begging
off the
us in
game.
the chat to stop. Interesting wall here. Ducks is playing around it. He's sort of pinged out. Let's see if they get anything here.
There.
Interesting blast pack.
Hunter keeping Virginia and Donut at bay there. Both are now Oh wait, Donut's full. Virginia
Virginia's
is
definitely
one
tapped
tappable.
down,
Healing over here.
but he is going to get healed up by Donut.
3 going to B site now. I don't think they know.
Variable removed.
Now they do.
For an on-site.
With
Trying
the
to get a
Odin
kill or
gets
two.
1.
Find
What an
another.
amazing kill.
Spike down B.
That's Spike down, and that's going to be
30
a full
seconds
rotate
left.
out. There's no need to stay on A site if Spike is down.
Looks
this
like
is
they're going
gonna
to try
leave
and do a fake and come up the top side. I don't think it'll work though because of Daddy Darcy's positioning there.
He knows for a fact at least one is here on A
Just
site.
12 seconds. Definitely not enough time. They
10
just got to
seconds
try and
left.
find picks.
One enemy remaining.
And that's going to be the round. That's going to be the match.
That's going to be the game.
Yeah. Definite kudos to both teams, but
What
good
a
job.
great game by
Defenders
both.
win.
Cloacas take round 1, and we are not going to have a short intermission. I'm going to double check the teams are ready, and we are going to go straight into our second map, which is Haven.
They need just a couple seconds here.
Yeah, I think we have some bathrooms and maybe go in to grab a drink. I'll turn the music up for just a moment, but as soon as that other team says they are ready to go, we will go right back into the action.
I got a 2-hour drive tonight in this rain. Not looking forward to it.
Where are you driving back home to? Or where are you driving back home?
We're driving back home today. Then we're going to St. Louis to visit my brother and his fiance tomorrow.
That's nice. What are your predictions for this map?
Let's see. Haven. I think it will be closer. I know that,
Overtime?
I mean that, you know what I'm, like, I think it'll be closer the entire game. I don't think one side will just dominate. Really looking to see someone pop off as a top frag here from either team.
Oh yeah, as far as that last game goes, what do you expect to see, or who do you expect to be the MVP?
Hunter Drake, of course, is making some good plays, but honestly, I would give the MVP just for that game. I think I would give to Ducks and a Coat. He
That's
wasn't
what I
the
was
top
thinking.
frag, but just the picks that he was getting super early on in every single round almost were just incredibly influential.
I have to agree with that. I think that he definitely won them some rounds and kind of lost them some rounds, but ultimately his team won, and he was like the main contributor to the first blood picks, you know? Hunter Drake did his thing as well, and he
Yeah.
top fragged and definitely played it well, but I think I'd give the MVP to Ducks and a Coat there. With that being said, I think we are just about ready to queue back up. Let me ask one last time. And here we go, going right into the second game on Haven in our best of 3. So, as the stakes stand, if Cloacas takes this game, they will win the series. There is no flip. It is simply a best of 3. And they will be crowned our Week 1 champions. Now, this is relatively short week because we have another tournament on Friday. But they will receive all the accommodations that the champions do receive. They'll have their names highlighted in the Discord, and one of the players, whoever is tournament MVP, will go on the Hall of Fame wall. I'm looking forward to it. I do have to say, though, man, I'm really liking this double duelist style that they put out, man. It seems like they definitely, like, Hunter and Dux definitely understand each other. They definitely play well together, and everybody else kind of falls in line and really knows their role, and this team is really gelling.
I agree. The synergy with this team, I know it is. It's probably because, you know, just how much they all play together, but it's really impressive how quickly they rotate and how precise all their call-outs have been so far.
Yeah, we haven't seen
Choose
any
your
crazy
agent.
outplays or anything like that as far as you know, the comms breaking down or anything. But I think X and G is pretty much the same way. You saw them bring it back last game. Unfortunately, not able to go through with the victory there. But 14-12 is a very admirable scoreline. And this is the third game that these teams are playing against each other in this tournament alone. You got to say that this is probably a very understanding teams against each other. You know, they understand each other's weaknesses, they understand each other's strengths, and they try to play against that. However, the advantage obviously sticks with Cloaca right now, up a game and, you know, gelling as hard as they have been for the whole tournament.
So what are some of your predictions for this, let's say the first 6 rounds or so? What do you think's going to happen?
Well, I mean, that's totally dependent on who wins the pistol to me, but I do expect good play out of all of Cloacas and X&G as well. The thing that... that's a funny face on the wall. The thing that I do hope for in the long run is that we don't have as much streakiness. I would like it better if the rounds are traded back and forth, just for, you know, the sake of someone's heart, because if you go on another 9-streak run, I don't know if we're going to be able to take it. But for sure, I think that these teams definitely have found their groove, both teams as of late, and I think that pushing forward, they're probably going to be very difficult to play against for each other and for, you know, the rest of the tournaments moving forward. Casual Fortnite
Spike down,
finding 2.
C.
They're along the C line. Darcy trading back, but you gotta think.
Oops.
2 immediately popped again. Hunter and Darcy grabbing 2 kills, and the other teammates for the defender side are not even rotated to the site yet.
Yeah, they were kind of sticking around. They had 3 on C and then 1 on the other 2, and yeah, Virginia and Flores just, I think they rotated a little too late there. It was clear where the big fights were going to be happening, and I think they just lacked communication there.
Yeah, well, now it's a 2v2 situation.
One enemy remaining.
Jose Flores did end up picking off Nut,
Last player
but
standing.
Darcy finds Berg. And Jose is able to clean it up with 3 HP remaining. Heck of a win by them. Nice job smoking out for your teammate, even if you did die.
Yeah, this game I'm really looking for just some variety in the plays. I know last game both teams kept getting on streaks, so they obviously didn't really want to change much, but this map, there's 3 different objectives. You have a lot of different options. You can already tell the attackers this time are going to maybe try and go for B or A instead of C. That just keeps it more interesting.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Nice, quick and easy round there. Looks like we have a pretty wide defense again. I still
Let's
wish
go.
they'd be a little more aggressive on these defense and kind of try and do some flanks, but when you're 2-0, I guess there's no point in really risking it like that.
Yeah, now we have a full rifle buy coming out for the attacker squad. Playing very disciplined, very reserved. Nut spots out Berg here. And that last round just happened so fast. I almost missed it. There's a Fortnite holding down the garage here. But Hunter finds Jose Flores on B site. And now Casual Fortnite's gonna try to move out. He finds Ducks in a coat. Oh, awkward kill. Hunter finds Berg here. And this is just Hunter taking over.
One enemy remaining.
Another kill. Is this gonna be an ace for Hunter Drake here? Not much HP left on Casual Fortnite.
He is pretty much a one-tap. He has to play this absolutely perfectly.
I agree.
He knows Nuts over there. He knows he's probably just gonna get swarmed here.
And that's an ace for Hunter Drake.
See your faces.
And I will give the proprietary ace in all chat. Ecstatic. Hunter is obviously bouncing around, full of joy as his team now has 1 round on the board. It looks like they will have to force here. Oh, no, they have guns dropped over. Okay. So it will be a rifle round for both teams outside of the judge on Rockstar. Look how it gives you limbs. A nice pickoff by Nut. Here on...
Like Hunter could get something by Jose over here.
Come on, let's go!
Jose pops ultimate and looks short, but finds nothing. Jose's flashed. Hunter just leaves, and that's Jose's ultimate down. I don't agree with the use of that ultimate, but ultimately, it's gone, so. That's a quick kill by Nut, and I think this is going to call a rotate out. Nut finds another one on the Casual Fortnite here. Jose finds one on the Cornflake Killer.
Spike down B.
The wall does
Last
go
player
up.
standing.
And Nut finds
That's
another
4
on the
for
Donut.
Nut.
Spike planted.
Oh, this is it.
We get
This
2
is
aces
it.
in a row by 2 different people.
This is it. I know exactly what he wants. He wants to save
Careful now.
all his
He
heart.
doesn't care if it ends right here. He is getting that ace.
And he
And
finds
he
it!
got it.
Another ace! And I'm going ahead and giving the celebratory ace in chat again. This time all caps, because double aces is hard to find, honestly. 2 different members of the team, and I mean, kill spread be damned. That's an easy way to rise up the rankings of your squad, is just grab an ace every round. But this will be a tough buy coming out for the defender's side. And it seems to be a full rifle round. Here. Nut tagged Virginia Berg a little bit here. Through the wall. Looks like Casual Fortnite is playing this angle. Will Ducks be found out?
Jose Flores and Hunter are doing the same little back and forth they did last round. Although Jose has Rockstar nearby.
Hunter is killed by Rockstar, who was on top of the wall, but this is a free C site for the attacker squad. You really don't want to see rounds play out like this. If Hunter is demanding so much attention on the opposite site, it's
Spike
really going to
planted.
cost
So it
them.
looks like Nut is gonna come up around behind Jose Flores here.
Last player
And
standing.
he finds the kill.
One
here.
taps him. 3 kills after his ace round.
Fly Rockstar looking for anything.
Stand
Nice
down.
flick on the Darcy, and he takes one down. See if he can get a res off, or if he'll just die here to ducks in a coat. He hears him above. And eventually Nut finds him.
Wow.
4 more on the board for Nut. And I mean, ace plus
From
4
0 and
equals
2.
9. Yeah.
From 0 and 2 to 9 and 2 in 2 rounds. Absolutely incredible by Nut, and that forces him into the top frag of his team. Meanwhile, the defenders are still pretty even. Not really sure who is planning on jumping out in front here.
Yeah, and they're going to be on another light buy here. I want to say at best. We really need to save, get one of these save rounds in, and possibly, you know, get these rifle rounds up again, because we said this is a streaky team. Well, they're already on a 3-man streak right here. You don't want to let them get on a 10 streak, and I mean, that's drastic, but we've seen them go on a 6. How far off is 10?
I am the hunter.
That's 2 quick kills
With
by
another
Ducks in a Coat and Nut.
nice shot there.
Hunter Drake finally dies to Casual Fortnite. Trying to push up that seaside almost alone. Ducks in a Coat knows Casual Fortnite is here. Doesn't know whether he wraps CT or not. He's about to get canceled. As Casual Fortnite finds the kill on the Ducks. And the kill on the Cornflake Killer.
Spike down,
2v2
B.
now.
Spike is down in a
Last
very
player
bad
standing.
spot.
Oh, and Nut finds a kill. And he is killed by Darcy. Forced to retreat into the molly that would have killed him anyways. And that's
Yet
another
another
round
great
on
round.
the board from the attacker's side. 4 in a row now.
Anyone need something?
It took them a little longer this game to get into their groove, but they seem to be back into it. Looks like they're not gonna run the same 5
Gun here.
rifle strat that they ran all last game though. They got the snipers in here now.
Yeah, Cornflake Killer has picked up the operator. And will peek C long with it. Berg finds Nut here, pushing short. Rockstar finds another pick on the Ducks and a coat. And this might just be a straight rotate. This is not what you want to see if you are the attacker's side. Darcy's made his decision. He starts to rotate back to C. Hunter Drake keeping him interested. Does find a kill on the Donut.
They have the spike. They might try and sneak over to C site here, as long as Rockstar doesn't hear him.
Berg was caught, or did catch Hunter Drake rotating. And I think
Sounds like
that's
they know
gonna
she's there.
Yep. That's a easy kill by Cornflake Killer. And now the defenders are scrambling. They don't know where to go exactly. But the
I don't think the
attackers
attackers
don't have
do
much
either.
time, yeah. And they elect
Looks
to
like
go
they're just
C.
gonna run over
30
to
seconds
C.
left.
It will
Does
be
not
the-
seem like that's gonna be the best choice though.
It will be the wrong choice.
Revealing area.
As you already have 3 people posturing towards C. And they hear the bomb.
Daddy
start to
heard them
detonated.
walking up before he started.
Finds one, he finds 2,
What
Darcy!
a good
Last player
position!
standing.
Last player standing. Op fixated. And that will be Cornflake Killer. What a turnaround round. It looked very
What a great
poor
round.
for them in the beginning of that round as 2 of them got picked off, but Darcy and Corn chose to stay C and play that. He played that smoke almost perfectly with a nice spray transfer and picks up 2. Corn picking up the last of the round, and that will be another victory for the attacker side.
Yeah, one thing they're really struggling with this game is Ducks in a Coat is not getting the picks that he was last time. He's just 1-6 and 2. They're gonna give him an operator this round and just hope he can maybe get a pick this time.
Nut finds the pick off on Verg. Drake takes out Donut, and this is going to be a quick round here. They can't do something about it. Jose does find
Spike
Darcy
down
through the
A.
wood.
Casual
I got
Fortnite
that.
is alone on C site. They really need him there if he's gonna be doing much. He's starting to rotate now. But you gotta ask if it's too late.
enemy remaining.
Form with another pick off of Rockstar, and that leaves one CT player remaining, and he only has a judge. Man.
Yeah, these calls to stick duck and corn on ops are clearly working out.
As they
Corn
dual
has
peek
already
the
shown
heaven.
the past two.
Man. Casual Fortnite saves, but you gotta feel that this is not what you want to do. You're stuck saving a judge of all weapons, and I mean, not to harp on the judge, we've said before that it's a very powerful weapon, just not something you think you should save. But I mean, in a 1v4 situation, it's the best you got.
Might as well
Yeah.
hold your armor at least or something.
6 rounds in a row for the attacker side, and man, have they just been on a roll. 2 aces and a couple of clutch plays from pretty much every player on the team. Absolutely tearing it up on the scoreboard and in the server.
Yeah, you can't really say much about Ducks in a Coat because he pretty much carried last game, so have some of the weight taken off his shoulders this game. It's fine, everyone needs a break.
It's absolutely a team game, and you hear them talk about it. It's definitely definitely something that they put on each other's shoulders, that hey, we're here to win the game and we're here to play. And that's going to be a quick pick off by Nut.
One of the biggest parts about Valorant and pretty much every game Riot makes is that you have to understand, okay, I'm the worst one on the team right now, I'm not doing too good, I am going to maybe just sacrifice myself for vision, you know, other things bottom frags do, just stuff like that is clearly something that Ducks in a Code is willing to adapt to.
Yeah, another pick off by Hunter Drake, and it's just looking really, really easy for these guys.
Last player standing.
Ducks finds another pick here.
Found them. Bomb grenade out.
And another pick. Make it a 3K with mostly using only the Sheriff. I mean, he had his operator in tow, but not really worrying about it as he finds 3 headshot kills with the Sheriff that round. And that's 7 rounds in a row. They got to get their footing back if you want to, if you're cheering for X&G. You hope that they can pull out some rifles, pull out the op, and maybe turn this around.
Yeah, they did have a very, very light buy that round, so we got an op here now. We got a couple rifles, or a few rifles. Full armor, so yeah, I think they're really going to try and get a win here this round. But yeah, the attacking team, the Cloacas, are just not giving them many opportunities in the very early stages of these rounds to get a pick.
Yeah, it's looking
Smoke's down.
dreary and dreary for the defender side. Berg does find
Spike
one
down
in mid,
mid.
though. Casual Fortnite looks like he's about to peek. And he finds
Shut down.
another onto Ducks in a Coat.
Deploying drone.
He's gonna tag out Darcy here, and he's gonna... I assumed he was gonna pop ulti there. It looks like he's gonna hold off on it. And look at this flank. Nut has an amazing flank.
Hot
Finds
shot.
one in mid.
Casual knows about it.
Oh, Fortnite finds
Nice
the
to the wall.
trade, though.
Smart play, smart play.
Now it's a 2v4.
Unaware that Hunter is coming up right again.
Scanning ahead.
Last player standing.
Mid window.
Blocking sight.
And Donut finds
right.
a trade kill, and that is exactly what you want if you are
That's
fans
what they wanted
of the
to see.
Defenders. They got some gun trade ups. They
Gun
got
here.
a couple operators. They even get an extra gun on Verg there. 3 ops. Now, I will say I'm against 3 operators. It's definitely not something that I think is orthodox or probably recommended. Using the operator is
Looks
something
like
that... No, I think they will.
Yeah, it looks like they might have had an extra there. Oh, or there you go. All right. It took them a second.
Okay,
They figured it out.
They decided against 3 operators, which I'm glad they did, because it almost makes no sense.
Brimstone's out.
Flores finds
Nice
one
flick there.
Really nice
Come on, let's
operator
go.
hit. Finds another on Hunter Drake here.
You will not kill my ally.
It's the heal over the wall. Smart plays. Rockstar coming up behind. But I think he's going to be spotted out before he can do much.
Rockstar tucked away in this cubby for A site. A couple more players rotating to A. A little bit of information garnered here. I know someone is close. Casual takes off Darcy down in spawn. Look at the trick discipline from Rockstar. He finds one.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Jose finds his third. That's just Cornflake Killer with this operator.
30 seconds left.
She's gonna toss it out of bounds so they don't get it. Pretty smart play here. She picks up a rifle. Finds one. Almost finds the second, but Rockstar cleans up the round. This is a nice little comeback. I mean, it's
Last
not,
round
you know,
in the half.
7 rounds in a row, but it is a couple to get them back in their momentum swing and definitely take them into halftime on a better note. If they can win this fifth here, it would definitely benefit them greatly.
This is already better than what they were looking at first half of last game, so if they can win this next round, I think they're looking really good for that second half.
I agree, I agree. And you have to think here, they're not really going to challenge C Long, even though
Get out of my
Jose
way.
is holding this angle pretty tightly. It looks like they're going to go A short to A long here. They have been having some success A.
Spike
And
dropped.
Hunter has knives, so he's ready to go.
Blocking sight.
Finds one
It's
on
one
site.
with it.
Misses the second. Finds the kill
Oh,
anyways.
clean headshot. That puts the last 3 defenders in a panic here, as they're not going to be able to use that heaven window.
Finds another. And this should be the last kill. Bumps right into him.
One enemy
And does
remaining.
find the kill. Jose Flores alone with his operator.
And this is the first.
Oh, and he's stuck on the wall.
Got hit a little there, still pretty healthy though.
And Hunter with another ace. Wow.
Switching sides.
And that's just fantastic play from the attacker squad from the last round. Poor Churros.
More churros.
No. Well, I mean, building a fan base, Hunter. I have a loving girlfriend. Oh, he loves his girlfriend. Or maybe she just loves him a lot. Either way, the defender side is setting up here. And it looks like the attacker side is going to stop, or posture around this A short hit.
All the attackers are kind of... Oh, well, it's still buy round. That's why they're all bunched up in a big corner like that.
It's
All right.
pistol round, this, yeah.
The round hadn't even started. I was like, okay, the attackers are choosing an interesting option here.
Cornflake and Hunter both find one. Hunter finds another. And he's finally found out up top.
Last player
And
standing.
it's not going to be enough as Nut finally takes down Flores and Ducks cleans up the last kill of the round. Man, oh man.
Super
oh man.
clean round.
Very clean round.
Yet another flawless. What is that now? 3 aces, 2 flawless, 3 flawless?
3 aces and 2 flawless. Yeah, I believe so. I'm rooting
Wow.
for the defenders. Yeah, Cloacas are on a pretty hot streak right now. That is another round picked up for them, and we already talked about it. 7 in a row. They dropped 2. If they manage to get even close to 7 this time, they will win the game. 4 rounds needed now, and 4 rounds away from closing this tournament out as the victors and automatically being invited to the next tournament. They've already locked that spot, but definitely placing them higher than before. Attacker's posturing towards this garage hit right now. Fly Rockstar finds and kills Ducks in a Coat. And that'll be a little bit of a gun upgrade there. Instead, they go straight for the plant.
Spike planted.
Virginia kills Hunter.
Hunter does get got there.
One enemy remaining.
Cornflake Killer, last one alive. Trying to see if she can make anything happen. She's tagged immediately with that recon bolt. Unready for Berg.
Just a clean round there by the attackers.
I gotta agree, they took a hit. Excuse me. They hit on B site, got a pick, went and planted immediately, and just played the post plant pretty well. Ultimately keeping them 4 people strong, and the nice light buy here going into round 3, which is the bonus for them.
Daddy Darcy with the sheriff over here. Does he do the...
Ducks finds one as Fly Rockstar finds another on the Cornflake Killer. And this is a bit of a wrap here from Hunter and Nut. Trigger discipline very well there. Donut unable to find anything.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
Only Darcy alive and Fly Rockstar able to pick up 3 that round.
Yet another good fight.
And secure that win for them. 6-9 here in the server. Defending team leading. But we are starting to see a little bit of a streak come out. It's 2
That
wins
is
in a
what
row.
we call nice.
It was an 8-4 half on the attacker side for Cloacas. And it's looking relatively similar for the X&G squad here. Full rifle round for everyone except for Donut and Rockstar, who are playing a double bonus at this point. Casual Fortnite finds Hunter Jerk trying to push up, trying to get aggressive.
I like the attempt.
Spike carrier down.
Cornflake Killer
Spike
able
down mid.
to get a pick on Donut here.
Got 2 different walls up on this door. Cornflake thinking of creeping out. Looks like they're gonna transition to A site. Nut and Daddy Darcy are on the case.
This might be a little late as Rockstar is pretty much already on site. But they are 4 strong and he is pinged out.
Spike planted.
So Fortnite finds Ducks in a Coat. As does Berg find
And Daddy
Darcy. That
Darcy.
is mighty unfortunate. I didn't even see the operator come out the 3 round. But good on him for finding a pick there. He finds another.
Great
Cornflake
shots.
Killer pushes onto the site.
Enemy remaining.
Able to find a kill on the Nut, and then
Oh, and runs out of
Fly
ammo.
Rockstar finds the kill on the Corn as well as she runs out of ammo. What an unfortunate series of events, as it looked pretty good as Nut got that 2K right there.
It seems the gold charts have swapped. The defenders are now looking to do a light buy. Attackers got an Odin and an Op now. That's their... seems to be their preferred. Odin, Op, 3 rifles.
Yeah, who's piloting the Odin though? It always seems to switch up, but we know for sure that it does a lot of damage.
Nowhere to run.
Already finding a pick on the Nut. Casual Fortnite able to grab orb and get out scot-free.
Hunter Dragon with his knives. Cornflake in a real good spot with the judge. Right behind. She hears them, but they definitely don't know she's there.
Ducks with the finds one.
Spike down B. Spike planted.
Finds
Virginia's
another.
gonna choose to.
Darcy finds a huge pick here.
One enemy
Darcy
remaining.
finds another
Two.
huge pick.
Goes to defuse while Ducks gets the final.
What a scrappy round pulled out
Thrifty.
here at Thrifty, and I think that's the first time all tournament we've seen one.
We had a couple last game.
Okay, I wasn't paying too much attention to the Thrifties going along, but man, what a round to win there.
Definitely brings the defenders back in, brings the cloacas back to maybe really push for this final shove of the last 3 rounds here.
Yeah, and for the Cloacas, you really want to capitalize on this round because that'll break the econ again. And it seems like they are looking for a garage pusher. Berg misses the op shot. I don't think Hunter wants to take that peek any longer. But this is a huge pick if Ducks can get it either way. And that is bombed down
Spike
C
down
long.
C.
Hunter is taken out.
You
They're
should
gonna give
run.
up C site. Hasn't made it down yet, so they're losing valuable time. One flick killer
Spike
with the Odin
down,
of her
C.
own. Duck's able to find another kill. Hunter's revived right on site.
Spike planted.
And hits them with the
One
shock
enemy
bolt.
remaining.
And Ducks with a 3K with that operator.
Just
It's going to bring
clean.
it to 11-7, and that's going to break the money of the attackers. I think everyone's standing around debating on who to give the orb to. Oh. I'm gonna
Although
run
if
the
you look
double
at their
op setup
gold,
now.
I don't really know who needed it most. Maybe Nut, but that's also just because he bought an op.
Nut was dead for the previous round, so, but he does decide that he would like to use the operator. So we're gonna have 2 ops. I'm guessing A and C. Yes, true. A long and C long, and it's gonna be a mixture buy from the attacker side. X and G
Odin's
really looking
sitting out on A as well.
Yes, indeed. Looking to maybe go short here.
The way these attackers are posturing, that Odin could be really useful over here on this right side of the map. Attackers very cautious. They know what happens if they lose this round.
Yeah, that'll be match point, and that's something they really don't want to face right now.
And they'll be real low in terms of credits as well.
Spike down mid.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Spike is down, but they can pick it up fairly quickly.
Quick peek in the garage here, and he's absolutely taken out.
Ducks in the coat with that op. Does not want to move that site, even though he knows he's spotted.
Little funny interaction there. Definitely something you want to pay attention to. Darcy, meanwhile,
Spike
is
down,
picking up
mid.
kills left and right. Oh, and Flores flashes himself. Hate to see it. The op does push out.
Last
Nut
player
is able to
standing.
trade, or it gets traded by
30
Donut.
seconds left.
Donut finds another on the Darcy. Finds another here. but
Ooh, but
ultimately
with
the
the op.
defenders will win the round.
Match point.
Match point. And let's see, can the attackers afford a buy? Yeah, but you're gonna get some couple of light buys here.
This could be it. This could be the entire tourney for the weekend.
Yeah, if Cloacas are able to pull this out, find this 13th round, that is it. Tourney is over. Cloacas are your champions. A lot on the line here. Let's see how the attackers approach this.
Barriers yeet.
I am the hunter.
Doesn't get that ult off
Kill my ally.
before. The revive is big there. Korn with the Odin again on yet another flank, but she might be a little too late. Seems to be they're all turning around.
This could be the lineup that she wants, though.
They are very cautious. They know they haven't seen her yet. They know she has an Odin.
And she finds one. It's a 3v3.
One there isn't bad.
Pushing up
Although
A short.
Nut's
This is
gonna need
be
to
a tough retake.
Nut's gonna need to turn real soon here.
Blocking sight.
And he does as soon as they do. And that's the type of communication you need in a 5v5 tournament like this.
Berg finds the pick on the Hunter.
Spike planted.
Is it gonna be enough, though?
Deploying drone.
This could be a big heaven play.
Nut finds the pick on the Berg.
One enemy remaining.
Another pick on the Fortnite.
And it
this
is.
has to be a huge wrap from Rockstar. Oh, unfortunately not able to find the kills.
Just not a good enough aim there.
And that's going to be it for the tournament. Cloacas taking it all, winning Haven and sorry, I blanked for a second. Haven and Ascent on this map. And I think Nut won MVP of this match. I think Nut
he did
played
too. They have a
outstanding.
tied combat score, but 2 aces. Wait, no.
2 aces for Hunter.
2 aces for Hunter. Ooh.
Yes. Actually, yeah, now that I think about it. I think overall for MVP of the tournament, I think Hunter definitely deserves MVP of the tournament. This particular game, though, I think Nut played out of his mind. So I'm willing to let that split hairs right there and call that. Well, we will get Hunter in here for a tournament MVP interview real quick, and we will get his name on the Hall of Fame. And we're going to go right into that, and then that will be it for the stream. So I'm going to pull Hunter right now. Hey, what's up, Hunter? How you doing, man?
Hello, doing pretty good.
Hey, man, so we recognized you as the tournament MVP. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel pretty good. This is the first actual tournament I've really played in.
Awesome, man, awesome. Well, this does give you the ability to join. It's over. You guys won the whole tournament. This does give you the ability to join the finalized tournament after the, in 3 weeks' time. You guys are allowed to play in another tournament in the next 3 weeks if you guys choose to, but you already locked your position in for the finalized tournament.
Okay, that sounds good. But since I'm a free agent, do I get filled into a separate team?
No, this will be your team.
Okay, that's sick.
Yeah. So I feel great. I think that was an amazing tournament. I am done casting though. I'm like done for today. But congratulations, and give a quick shout out to your team or your fans or whatever, man.
Oh yeah, dude. Freaking my team's nutty, like Ducks, Nut, Darcy, Corn. They all like flow really well together. And like barely any columns were needed really, but when they were, it was insane. And I want to give a shout out to the YouTube, Hunter Jerk 22, and if any of these people have socials, I want to shout them out as well. And yeah, that's it. Felt pretty good today.
Well, that was an amazing game, and we're going to call it for today. I appreciate everybody reporting in and watching the stream and playing in the tournament if you participated. But for now, we're going to sign off. We'll have another tournament on Friday, and that will be posted shortly. Have a good weekend, everybody. Enjoy your Father's Day. Adios.